Music Today, we'll go to the archives and hear Eagle's Wings. It is now time for the archives, and I have to say I love every member of this group.
So do a lot of people. The group is Eagle's Wings. This is from the Creekside Gospel Music Convention a couple of years ago. Eagle's Wings up next on Gospel Music Today. That song turned out to be the Song of the Year in the Diamond Awards, and Eagle's Wings did a great job with it.
Yes, it did.
We are out of time for this week's edition of Gospel Music Today.
And whether you're watching us on television or the internet, remember that our artists really need your help. So go out to their websites, look them up, find out if they're going to be around you soon.
Good advice.
We'll see you next week on Gospel Music Today.
This is Ken Grady, co-host of Gospel Music Today, and we're honored to be part of the gospel music programming brought to you by HOWC Productions Gospel. Check out Gospel Music Today for the latest news, guests, concert updates, and exclusive live gospel concerts from the world of Southern Gospel. HOWC Productions Gospel and Gospel Music Today, bringing families, communities, and churches together.
This is Gospel Music Today. Now, here are the hosts of Gospel Music Today, Ken and Jean Grady.
We are glad you could spend some time with us on Gospel Music Today. We have Southern Gospel news coming up, some concert updates, and Jean has a feature group.
All the way from Canada, it's Proclamation.
From the National Quartet Convention, I will be speaking to the Mark Dubeld family on today's program, and you've been listening to some new music.
Yes, a CD by our friends Chronicle.
And you've been reading?
I've been out on the internet reading SG and Scoops magazine.
From the Memphis Quartet Show, we have exclusive concert video with the Kingsmen on today's program.
And not quite back to Oklahoma, maybe to Arkansas for the archives.
Well, pretty close, and from a few years ago. This was the 2012 final tour for the Melody Boys Quartet. We have exclusive video on today's program.
We have a lot going on. Let's get started.
You are watching Gospel Music Today. The news is next.
Christian country recording artist Sam Smith is the 2020 Kentucky Future Business Leaders of America State Talent winner. The Shidens from Canada have signed with Crossroads label Horizon Records. They will be releasing a new CD project called Set Apart, and it's produced by Roger Talley. New Legacy Project has added a new tenor. Michigan native Chase Davis is a 2018 graduate of Bethel University. The Kramers have released a new CD on Stowtown label. Hope of All Tomorrows is their first recording for Stowtown. It was produced by Wayne Hahn and features Scott and Rachel Kramer and Maria and Ben Wolfe. Songwriter Mark Mathis has signed an exclusive agreement with Joel Lindsay's publishing company, Sunset Gallery Music. That's a look at some of the happenings in the world of Southern Gospel. You can keep up with the latest Southern Gospel news by reading SGN Scoops Digital Magazine. Take a look at their website at sgnscoops.com. And you can find more Southern Gospel news at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
We have been on the road.
Yes, we have, and we love to see the Kingsmen. They don't live too far from us, but they were in Memphis at the Memphis Quartet Show, and I think we have a clip.
Yes, we do.
I believe if we could ask John what he saw on the Isle of Patmos and write him a letter, this is just exactly what he'd say. You listen to this.
Dear John, I've been reading through the pages of the book of Revelation where you tell me about what you saw. Dear John, you told about a vision about the glory up in heaven, but tell me, did you tell it all? Walls of jasper and streets of gold that lead to the throne of the Master. You told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever, then you wrote it in a letter, dear John.
What do you think about it so far? You like that?
John, it must have been amazing to hear the sound of praises rising up before the great I am. Dear John, oh, what a celebration with the tribe of every nation at the marriage supper of the Lamb. Crystal River and a brand new home. Saints are singing all praise and honor. You told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever, then you wrote it in a letter, dear John. Dear John, you told about the glory of the book of Revelation. Dear John, no one can oh, you told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into forever, then you wrote it in a letter. Dear John, you told about the sights and sounds of New Jerusalem coming down. Dear John, no one can tell it better. You looked into the river, then you wrote it in a letter, dear John. amazing to hear the sound of praises. Oh, what a celebration with the tribe of every nation. Oh, I could tell it better. You looked into forever. Dear John.
We really enjoy having our cameras at the Memphis Quartet Show, and we always enjoy hearing the Kingsmen. They have been just great for decade after decade.
That's exactly right. Who has a birthday this week?
Happy birthday to Elliot McCoy. Elliot is the leader of Three Bridges, and his birthday is June 11.
And we wish a happy birthday to all our Southern Gospel friends.
We have more exclusive concert video coming up with the Kingsmen on today's program. But first, Jean has been listening to some new music.
Next Sunday morning, Redback Hymnal. That's a new CD by Chronicle. There's a special guest on the CD, and that's Ricky Atkinson. Some of my favorites on the CD are Send the Light, The Old Account Was Settled Long Ago, and Nothing Between. That's next Sunday morning, Redback Hymnal by Chronicle.
This is a concert update from Gospel Music Today. The Lowesville Gospel Concerts presents Endless Highway. That's on June 27 at 6 p.m. If you're looking for a concert near you, check the search engine at gospelgigs.com, and you can always use the links at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
Comprised of Augustus Baptiste, Errol Phillip, Ainsley Phillip, and Rayon Dove, Proclamation is a Toronto, Ontario-based gospel music quartet. In 2010, the members recognized God's calling to form a group that would emphasize the imminence of Jesus' soon return by employing a musical style in keeping with the tradition of gospel music's great male quartets. As a result of this union, Proclamation has appealed to both young and old and skillfully blended the essential components of a male quartet with the contemporary elements that make their ministry effective and relevant for today. You can find out more about this week's feature group at facebook.com/Proclamation Quartet.
We had our Gospel Music Today cameras at the Memphis Quartet Show. We heard one of our favorite quartets, the Kingsmen. They are up next on Gospel Music Today.
I've ever been glad that I gave my heart to Jesus. I've ever been glad. Never once did I regret.